Hey guys, it's Jake. This video is going to be an FAQ for my Mockup Pack. I get lots of questions in the DMs and emails and comments, so I thought I would just make this video to make it easier to find them all right here. And these are just the main ones. How do I receive my files? There's a download link right after purchase. Also, check your email, and most importantly, check your email spam folder. It gets sent there a lot of the time. I downloaded a zip file. What is that? I've never seen a zip file before. The downloaded file is called a zip. It's like a compressed file containing many other files within it. To unzip it, download WinRAR or 7-zip and unzip the files. Then a folder will be created that contains the Adobe Illustrator file, the PNG files of all 112 vector garments, and a limited usage agreement. If you're on a PC, 7-zip and WinRAR is needed. Sometimes your operating system will already have an unzipper. Macs should have no problem. There should already be an unzipper on a Mac, so just right-click the zip file, unzip, or just double click it and it'll unzip automatically on the Mac. If the files are corrupt, not working, sometimes when people unzip the file, the resulting files show a period and underscore before the file name. I'm not quite sure why computers do this, but to fix it, either delete the period and underscore in front of the file name or delete the folder and re-download it and see if that fixes the issue. What software is the Mockup compatible with? This Mockup Pack was made for Adobe Illustrator. You have max customization in Illustrator using the anchor point feature. To see my tutorial on my YouTube channel, here's the link. If you don't have Adobe Illustrator, then you can use the provided uneditable PNG file in any other design software like Photoshop, GIMP, Photopea, Affinity, and so on. Then I recommend YouTubing how to change the color of a PNG in that software you are using. If you can't edit the vectors in Adobe Illustrator, make sure you are using the .ai file, which is the Adobe Illustrator editing extension. If you use the provided PNG file types, those are just pictures and uneditable. You'll know you loaded the PNG file if you see a big X across the garment in your software. Use the .ai file if you use Illustrator. If you use any other software, you have to use the PNG file type. Ungrouping vector templates. This is super easy. You must be in Adobe Illustrator. Just click on a garment, right click it, then ungroup, or you can double click the garment and that will isolate it. This just means now you can only edit that one specific garment. To get out of the isolation view, just double click anywhere else on the artboard. Or you can hold down the command button on Mac or the alt button on PC and then click any shape or line on the garment. When you hold down Command or Alt, that makes your cursor a direct selection tool. You can also get to this on the left side toolbar. Very important, the clipping mask function. Wasn't sure how to title this one, but I get questions about it. Basically, if you want a graphic on the edge of a garment or want like an overlay image on the garment, use clipping masks. YouTube how to do it in Adobe Illustrator or follow these steps. Using the pen tool, draw the perimeter of where you want the graphic to be seen. Then place graphic where you want it to be on the garment. Then select the graphic and the perimeter you just drew, right click and click Create Clipping Mask. Make sure the perimeter line is layered on top of the graphic for this to work. Where's the side view of the hoodie in the .ai file? In Adobe Illustrator, turn on the text layer. The side view is in the top right of the artboard next to the skateboard. I accidentally put the side view hoodie in the text layer. You can leave it in that layer or move it to the correct layer with all the other vectors. It doesn't really matter. Just be mindful of layers, and you always want your graphic to be on top of the vector template. If the graphics are behind the vector templates, then you won't see them. How to submit mockups to a manufacturer. You need to submit a file that contains the full completed mockup with details and instructions if applicable, and files of each individual graphic by itself and any details if applicable. So if I have a hoodie with 3 graphics on it in different locations, I'd send a file that's just the complete mockup, another file of just graphic 1, another file of just graphic 2, and another file of just graphic 3, and so on, with related details and instructions if applicable. Make it clear and easy for the manufacturer. Manufacturers want high quality files. I recommend PNG or PDF. If your mockup and graphics still look pixely, then increase the resolution and or make graphics bigger in your software, then export them out and send to manufacturer. And finally, I'll remind y'all again of my Mockup Pack tutorial video I've already posted. It doesn't answer every question, like how to troubleshoot and stuff, but it does go over how to use the Mockup Pack to its full potential. I hope I answered the main questions people have been asking me. If you have any more questions, please comment them down below, and I'll try to curate them and make a pinned comment or updated description or something like that so everyone can see it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if I've helped you in some way. Check out my brands. Check out my other digital assets for clothing brands. See ya.